Clouds of ink and iron pressed against a leaden ocean. He found her waist deep in the salty waters, fingers trailing in swirling sea foam, gaze cast to the storm promised heavy on the horizon. Winds tasting of seaweed and salt brine danced in her hair, tangling through long obsidian strands and tossing them into thickening air. From the dunes, he called to her. Fair one, his hail drifted, swallowed by crashing surf. I seek the sea witch. Only wind stirred in answer. Slowly, her head turned ever slightly to gaze over her shoulder. From great distance and obscured beneath wild strands of hair, her dark eyes locked to his with piercing intensity that struck his core like lightning. With a hum that rippled across the waves, she spoke. A harrowing voice of thousand voices burrowed deep in his mind with a cold whisper of soft honey. Is this what they call me these days? Her lips curled, not to a smile, but something knowing. Something old. I've heard tales of your great power, he cried, stepping closer to the waves, please. I seek your help. She laughed darkly from the water. Great power. She tasted the words, rolling them over her tongue like foam dissolving on the shore. Thunder rumbled on the horizon. In an instant, she was before him, her face inches from his. She floated above a boiling sea, robes billowing over tumultuous waves that crashed to the shore with surging hunger. Energy crackled in the air, charged with a deep pulse that rivaled the burning winds. Her hair spiraled in silken waves before her, caressing his face, and her eyes, deep and endless, burned with intensity that could sink the largest of ships. And did they call it great, she whispered, her voice of thousand voices quaking earth and thrumming his bones, when they led me to the pyre? The wind howled, tearing at his clothes, the salt stinging his eyes. Did they call it great, she continued, with increasing intensity, when they bound my wrists, when they fed me to the flames? He cowered before her as the sea swelled with hunger. I surely think not. She rose higher, straightening her form, bare feet brushing against churning waves. And yet, still, here they slither to me, mewling for party tricks. She looked down upon him with her chin raised. Tell me then, boy, she spat, laced with mockery, what is it that you seek? Gold? Fame? Power, perhaps? She tilted her head, a place among kings. She laughed and sea spray pelted his skin. With a forearm, he shielded his face and cried, please. I know not of your past, wise one. The winds raged around him. I seek a cure. My love is plagued with an illness that no medicine or healer can rid. I cannot bear to live without her. The winds slowed, the waters calmed, and slowly, the sea witch descended. Her feet sunk in swirling sands beneath the surface, her dark hair to her sides. She eyed him thoughtfully, weighing his words. Cannot live without her, she echoed, just one voice falling F.